Time to rewrite Halo's story in a bit more of a gamer-centric way. No, not that way. What's up everybody, StevDeS here. Halo's franchise seems to be on life support, much like Chief at the end of Halo 3. But that allows fans like me to provide some speculation, why not? Such speculation has led this timeline down a way that Halo fans dare not think about. A path where we actually get to see, in HD, planet Sang Helios in the middle of its civil war. A path where our favorite AI Cortana still has a few good years in her. Don't worry, it's a path where these things are just as easy to kill as they've ever been. A path where we get to experience a war untold through the visor of John 117. Casual and adept Halo fans everywhere finally get to see this in HD glory. Friends, this is what if Master Chief woke up sooner. In the last part, Master Chief woke up after a single year to his ship being boarded by one of the minor Covenant remnant forces. Cortana was able to, after boarding the ship and taking it over, for the most part, get contact with one of Sang Helios' shipmasters, and get an evacuation all the way to the planet. Here, I asked you all to comment as far as what you think Master Chief might have done, and for a couple of comments, I just took a lot into consideration. There was a lot that could happen here. Chief could just try to find a way to connect to the UNSC and get away from this. Or he could remember how Arbiter stuck with him to the end and stay with Arbiter to help him with the Civil War. Or he could find a way for the UNSC to assist in the Civil War, and in return, Sang Helios would have to do something for the UNSC and Earth. There was a lot of things, but as I'm about to cover, we're going to go through Part 2 of What If Master Chief Woke Up Sooner. On the planet, Chief is brought to a more decorated Arbiter in his office. After all, he is kind of the leader now. He has his old Arbiter armor hanging up on the wall and is dealing with several issues in more of a decorated garb akin to the governors of their society.
So a ghost of my past has come to haunt me. Can't say I don't welcome this one.
It sounds to me like you need all the help you can get.
I suppose you're correct. But is this an invitation from the UNSC?
It would be, but that's why we're here. We need a ship in order to get back home. With your political power, that shouldn't be too hard, should it?
Harder than Cortana thinks, as unfortunately, he can't make that happen. That quadrant is deep in remnant control. As a matter of fact, he's lucky that the shipmaster got back with as many men as he did. Of course, that could be attributed to what Chief did to the ship's crew. This would be the first act of the game, where Chief decides to help Arbiter in order to get a connection with the UNSC. Chief would lead the charge against the remnant forces, and this would be the first time Chief would be fighting alongside some of the Covenant remnant that are living on Sang Helios. He'll meet a brute who's more of a character as opposed to big bulky. We'd actually get some character development of the aliens. Aliens in sci-fi are cool! Not only that, but we'd also get to fight alongside some Ungoi and some of the other creatures, the annoying ones that had the shields. After a couple planets of this campaign, Chief pushing through some of the harder points, we finally get where Cortana is able to connect to the UNSC. Chief tells her to go ahead and try to get a hold of someone from command. The higher up, the better. After a little while, Arbiter does show up, and he is sporting his old armor. He wasn't going to stay out of this battle. #Elites forever!
Arbiter on deck, Chief.
At ease, as you humans say. What are you doing with that console?
We're calling for the UNSC.
For what reason do we need the humans in our war?
That is where Cortana pulls up a prototype Halo ring. Not as big as the other Halo ring, but big enough to take out at least a whole planet, as opposed to a collection of planets. Clearly the biggest remnant force has an idea.
As far as we're concerned, Chief is just one man. So you're gonna need more backup, Arbiter.
I'm still not inclined to request their aid again. They've refused me before.
They'll have to listen. You have a bargaining chip.
They would pay a lot to get a Spartan. The UNSC could use my data too.
The Arbiter thinks about this, then hands Chief his gun back.
We tell them what you've done as far as my system is concerned. We need to promote peace between our people.
Cortana, contact Dr. Halsey if you can.
Good idea. She'll get the right person for the job.
Sure enough, she's able to get a hold of Dr. Halsey, and she is very happy to see that helmet again. Dr. Halsey gets a hold of Commander Sarah Palmer, and things start getting going. After Chief's done with his part of the discussion, he's in the hallway conversing with Cortana about what might happen. The agreement goes on between Arbiter's elites and the humans of the UNSC. After a little while, Arbiter does come out to them, and he's a little discouraged as far as how the conversations went.
They're sending a ship by the name of Infinity. It's supposed to have plenty of troops and plenty of weapons to assist us. Your doctor will be on board.
And that is where we're going to leave things for right now. So what do you think? Can either side truly be trusted? What about Chief and Cortana's situation? About how long does Cortana have before she starts getting a bit glitchy? What might happen to the official timeline with more UNSC involvement? Leave a comment below. For more what ifs in the realm of video gaming, like if a certain duo had never met, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Honestly, this one was short because I had to write in pencil.